Just gonna let Mary have her moment. This is Mary's moment.
It really is my moment. It really is. I have a new life. I have a new life.
You have a new life?
Oh my God, I do. And it's not one that I have reimagined for myself. I haven't planned anything. It's just given. And it's a surprise daily.
Yeah.
And I just love it. It's full of being sustained.
Yeah.
And just stress free.
It's nice. Yeah.
ISIS.
Nowhere.
He provides.
Yes, he does. All day.
I'm telling you. Woo! Yes! I love that part. Oh, I forgot to share. I'm going now. It do, D. They said freedom feels so good. I'm trying to tell you.
Freedom is nice.
Free to dominate. Free to dominate. Can't stop, won't stop that. I'm telling you. Freedom is coming tomorrow. I'm telling you.
You look like a freedom tomorrow coming tomorrow.
I swear.
Don't we got this beat somewhere? I got this somewhere.
I think you do.
I gotta make this a vibe.
Oh, you got to.
Yeah, I gotta make this a vibe.
He gave us shout out to Tay Larry and Jende IE. He gave us like a 20-minute clip. Go to the radio thing. He gave us a 20-minute clip of beats.
Okay.
Yeah, we hit it for the cafe. It's like cafe vibe. So
I gotta make that a vibe. That's gonna be cold blooded though.
Yes. Oh, I forgot to do the opening. Good evening. I am your host, Selena Pay. I swear it's me. And we thank you for joining us as we rock to the absolutely nothing at all. We live in a society today where truth, even before our very eyes, is consistently questioned, criticized, and altered to fit a person's ideology of God's original intent for the kingdom and for mankind. That just means they making it up, y'all. We believe that the Bible, our kingdom constitution, is inspired, infallible, inerrant, and the final authority for all. Rock Truth is founded on He who is the original point of reference for all things to come through eternity. Rock Truth Radio is a cross-cultural response to the economic climate and social crises of today. Rock Truth is designed to serve the physical need of fallen men while serving the spiritual need he didn't know he had that impacts, affects, and infects generationally. At least 4 down, y'all. Rock Truth Radio seeks to inspire, enlighten, and highlight upcoming and established local and international kings and queens of character, his character, while promoting Black consciousness and awareness of who we are and to whom we belong. It is indeed a kingdom renaissance. What's going on? Welcome.
Woo! Today is going on. Today is going on.
This is acting real. Hold on, let me find out.
Yeah, I'm sharing right now. I got all these Twitch users to talk to.
Yes, D. Tay Larry, I promise, dude. Hey, straight up, like, man, these beats, it just don't stop. He cold with it. Man, how you doing, D? How you doing, D? I see you out there on that book tour. I saw you, fam.
Who on the book tour?
Darnell, Virginia is on a book tour.
Oh.
Yeah.
Said, I ain't talked to him in a minute. I mean, he needs to holler at me.
He's on a book tour.
I do work with his brother. I mean, his brother did tell me about it. I was just checking to make sure he was talking about the same person.
Because he is definitely on the book tour. I see him be out there, King. That book dope.
That's what's up.
Yes.
And apparently this is a pretty dope book too. Like, it's not something I normally would read, but apparently this might be something I need to read.
Yeah, it is. You know what? Let me tell you what I liked about it. It is extremely different.
Okay.
It gives you the insight into what occurred prior to the fall. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Conversations that's happening, or the mindset and the thought process of what's happening with Satan. You know what we would say, but what's happening with him and how, he kind of got into that mind frame of
that's a thought.
I should be getting it. Why am I taking it? They giving it to me. Why am I taking it? Giving it to I love that. I love it because it's a spin. He said kingdom business.
Yeah, makes you wonder.
Makes you wonder. Business. That's him talking right there. It's definitely kingdom business, King. Like straight up. And I loved it. I did. It's definitely kingdom business, King.
Right.
For real.
Yeah.
And people don't, understand it. When you can understand that perspective, you get to see how we are where we are. Like for real, you don't get anywhere until you go back to the beginning.
You know what? Something I learned from matter of fact, I learned it from, I would say I learned it before I heard it Miles Monroe say it, but I mean, he just reiterated it because just reading through the Bible in general, like if you read it and start studying it the way you're supposed to, you will realize that this ain't it. This is not the original blueprint, right? Nope. And what happens when you start living by the original blueprint? All of your cares, all of your worries, freedom, like that all just goes out the window. And here's a trip out there. This is what God did. Like he did it it's almost like he did it intentionally, right? But he made it so that if you choose to do what he asks you to do, which is obedience, then you can live accordingly.
That's it.
But
you can live a lifestyle.
Right. But you do have a choice. You don't have to live.
No. Stop right there. Don't say nothing.
Right.
I love when you said you don't have to live.
Ooh. Wait a minute now. Now we're going. Now we're taking it back to Tree of Life. Now see. Don't do that. Taking it back to church.
Like, no, for real, because you think you're living, but you're existing. So you don't have to live. I'm trying to tell you exist.
That's people's interpretation. That's what people feel like they're doing. They feel like they're living because they're existing. They're in this existent mode, and people are talking to them, and people are, and they're popular on Facebook, and they get to go places, and they have things, and that's not success. That's not God's success.
Listen.
At all.
At all.
None of that.
You doing it?
Yeah.
That's not God.
He didn't intend for that. That was not his intention. Like he was not. He did not design you to be popular. He designed you to have dominion over the earth. Okay. So if you spending all of your time trying to be popular, guess what? You spending a lot of time on the wrong person.
Hey, according to him, when it all adds up, it's considered dong. I don't, it has no weight, no value, and it actually stinks.
None.
So it's just like, what are you doing? And then
Yeah.
also is you chasing that fame,
Yep.
you chasing that money.
Yep.
And you do it, proclaiming it that it's in Jesus' name, fam. That ain't in Jesus' name, ain't in the name of Jesus. It ain't in the name of Jesus. Stamp of approval on that. He ain't there. And let me tell you what's the key to that. Let me tell you what the key to that is. Let me give you a little bit of an acid test. You know the difference between God doing it and you doing it because you gotta hustle.
Yeah.
You got to find the money to do what it is you do because you're the one that is. This is your whole idea, and you got to sustain it.
Right.
But when it's God, oh my God.
This is why the scripture says, I will look toward the hills from which cometh my help. Where does my help cometh from? It cometh from the Lord. Because when you hustle, you're looking toward the hills. When you hustle, when you struggling, you trying to start your own business and you trying to start your own endeavors. You're doing this for yourself. So you're looking around like, man, how am I going to get this done? How am I going to get that done? But when you look toward heaven, when you look toward the Lord, you don't have to look for your help.
It's more like, where this come from? Where that come from?
Because guess what? Your help not only show up on your doorstep, but it start doing the thing that you need done, and you like, well, I just need to get in the car then.
Yes.
It's like jumping in the car, and the car already doing 60 miles per hour. It's terrifying.
Listen. What's the car that got now that drive itself? Better than that.
It's better than that. It ain't crashing.
Listen, I'm about to make a shirt, Life on Autopilot.
Hey,
because that's where we are.
Put it in the Tesla logo. Put it in the Tesla logo.
Hey, send me that logo.
And this car knows where it's going.
Okay, you type it right now. Text it right now to me.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing about the Tesla cars. Like, they don't know where they're going. They're told where to go.
Hold on. You still talking?
I'm still talking because that's what it is. I mean, you have to program your car to go where you want it to go. When you get in the kingdom's car, it's already gone. It's already where it's supposed. It's already there. Trust me. It ain't veering off course. It ain't gonna slow down, and it don't need no need to speed up. It's going. Either you gonna go with it or you gonna get left behind.
Period. I got it. I don't need to get it so I don't lose it. Yes, man, you better teach.
I just
on autopilot.
I just learned to give myself away. That's all. What sense?
Life support, man. Life support. Like y'all want to be attached to life support. He gave you life. You can't keep walking around with crutches and you know how to walk. This is quite now. That's attention seeking. That is clearly attention. You have no need for crutches and you still walk around here like you don't know how to walk.
You know what? I almost don't want to talk about that one because I've seen some people. I've seen some people that like that. That like that. They still come to the church like that. Like as soon as they walk through the door, oh, woe is me. You know, like pray for me. Oh, dear God, y'all just don't know what I've been through this week. You know, I need the preacher to lay his hands on me. Like, hey, read your Bible. Your Bible makes this clear. Is you need to seek the kingdom of God, and all other things will be added unto thee. I shouldn't have to go through the whole process of laying my hands on you.
Yeah. That's it.
So that you can get a breakthrough.
Yeah,
no.
If
you live your life accordingly, you ain't got to worry about no breakthrough.
I got another one. Somebody choose me.
Yeah.
The seeking of these miracles.
Oh,
Miracles.
miracle
When
signs and wonders.
like this miracle gonna come, this miracle gonna drop, this miracle. Look for miracles. Look for miracles. I'm so okay. So this is what I hear when you're saying that. The mailman coming, the mailman coming. Look for the mailman. Don't he come at the same time, about the same time, all the time? Like they got him pretty much scheduled.
Pretty sure.
Stop acting spiritually ghetto. His miracles aren't to be, oh my God. It is to be like, that's what the king do.
You should be sitting there like, oh, thank you. Yeah, you should be like, thank you. Like, you know what? I was expecting that. I've had to tell you that, girl. Remember that one day you was like, I didn't think he was gonna do that. Seriously?
I get so you know, that's because let me tell you something. Okay. So after a year of, really for real experiencing the RockTruth lifestyle and going through and finally getting here where my new beginning started on April 8th, I got to say that because it's just like, but to get here at this point, now it's like, Dad, I need this, X, Y, and Z, and I keep it moving in this thing.
Hey. You've seen that bird of that picture of peace where the bird is like sitting in the cleft and the storm is going on around him and he just chilling.
Oh yeah, I seen that one.
That's that right there will cause you to remember, like, Daddy, handle that. Like, listen, please, thank you, sir.
Listen. No, it's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay. No, you're right.
Right. You just sit there, you just like, this is all right. Now, because guess what?
Yeah,
you can't change the storm. No way.
You can't. I don't think you can.
What are you crying about? What do you can't? You can try, but you no sense. When Jesus was on the boat and it was storming all around him, the disciples came down to the bottom of the ship and said, "Are you not concerned?" He got up and said, "What is y'all squabbling about?"
Not tripping on.
He looked around. He's like, "What? It's doing what it's doing what it's supposed to do."
That's what the storm does.
Yes. And then he said, "You know what? Tell you what, peace, be still."
That's it.
He calmed 2 storms that day.
Come on. Okay. All right. Come on. Physical and inner.
Come on now.
Spiritual storms, right? The one that was in you.
Because the first storm, you got to look at that text. The first storm is the disciples freaking out. They looking around, they're like, it's a storm out here.
Yeah.
And the second storm is the physical storm that they was physically looking at. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes.
And God said, peace, be still. He said, peace to them, be still to this world.
Listen. And if you knew what I knew, you're supposed to be love. Which means you're supposed to be peace. Peace. That's all you're supposed to do. Peace. What you doing?
Yeah.
What are you
doing? we don't want to live peaceful.
Nah.
We enjoy conflict.
Yes, they do. People like drama.
Yeah, people do.
They don't have no type of nothing unless it's drama.
Yeah.
And it's just like, no, you got listen, when you get into this kingdom lifestyle, it's so much to do. There is no
right. Like, I just don't have time. Like,
I don't have the time.
Like it's like looking, it's like it would be like being at Great Lakes. You remember no, not Great Lakes, Great America. You've been to Great America, haven't you?
I have.
If you spend all of your time trying to figure out which ride to get on, you'll never get on any of the rides.
No.
See, that's the drama. That's the drama. You like what's going on over there? What's going on over there? If you just do what you're supposed to do, get in line.
And get in the first line, because that line can take 2 hours. So in the first line, because you can map it out then. I don't know, but at least go.
But at least have a good time. Like just walk, have a good time.
Have a grand time. Don't just lay that thing on up.
My goodness.
You know what? Right before they just came to my, rest in paradise, rest in peace, King.
I was trying not to bring it up
because you know what though, what just with me, I just posted one of the things he, rapped about Christ. And for me, because people, let me tell you about religious folks. People think that he went to hell.
Oh yeah. Oh, they gonna put him there. They gonna definitely put him there. Yeah. Oh yeah.
They've already placed him there. They already placed him there.
Yeah.
Telling y'all, you don't know people walks.
No.
You don't know who God has chosen.
You have no idea.
More than likely, if you know what I know, it's more than likely those that are known as sinners.
Can I tell you something fascinating? Let me tell you something fascinating.
In front of your name.
This I have become comfortable. Now, I want you to hear what I said.
I'm listening.
I have become comfortable around sinful places.
Yeah.
Sinful natured people and sinful situations. Now, I'm not saying that I'm sinful or that I'm sinning. I know who I am. I'm a sinner saved by grace. I know that. But I'm more comfortable. I need to go to say I'm outside and a young man comes up to me and he's doing all whatever and talking crazy or whatever. That's a sinful situation. I'm comfortable now.
Yeah.
But where I found myself uncomfortable, is alongside our so-called brothers, our so-called sisters.
Amazing.
I'm sitting there. I'm like, who are you people? Like, what are y'all even talking about? Like Chris, I'm talking about full-blown church-going, supposed God-fearing, and I just get uncomfortable. I can't sit there very long.
I can't, King. I'm out.
Like
hugs and kisses.
They like come on in the church house. No, I'm good. I can't do it. I gotta. Somebody over there at the well need my attention right now. Somebody down at the cemetery need my attention right now. Somebody over here at the pool, they need my attention right now. I got to go spread the message.
I have to go. Yeah.
Because guess what? The temple is not designed to be stationary.
Come on, teach.
The temple is designed to move.
Yep.
And if we're not willing to get out and move around in this world, we're not doing what God did himself. Jesus walked the earth. It didn't say nothing about Jesus was preaching in the temple for 3 years.
Just see the whole time.
He in the temple. Can you imagine what that would have been like?
This was the church. This was the church. He was preaching for 3 years at this church.
3 years. Matter of fact, we had a conversation about that.
Churches. Yep, they had churches before Christ said, "I will build my church." That's why he said "my," because he has to distinguish between what they already had going on, government.
Yeah,
because y'all keep thinking church is just a building and it's government. And he said, "I'm going to rebuild this. I'm building my government.
Yes,
my law."
Yes.
Everything that goes under government, education, healthcare, child rearing, any and everything that goes under government, he was to establish his own, which was really just what was origin in Eden.
It was more so for us. It was more so that we had the opportunity to be reclaimed.
Come on.
It was God's way to say, hey, okay, look. Y'all messed up. Fine. Let me give you another chance. Here is your way back to the original. This is your way back. You have asked for a way back, and here is the way back. He gave us a GPS location. He said, "Here you go.
Yeah.
Accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior. Repent and turn from your wicked ways."
Stop.
Here we go.
This that stuck at the door moment. Now you heard him clearly say turn and not shift. And we have gone into this so-called shift culture.
We want to shift.
Nobody told you to shift anywhere. Even when you define the terms, when you shift, you are not turning around. You are just veering over a little bit. He ain't told you to do that. That keep you going in the same direction, down.
Did I share that with you?
Down.
Did I share that with you? What? Have you ever looked at your keyboard?
Yes.
Have you ever noticed that? I don't know how your keyboard looks, but my keyboard, all of my letters are lowercase.
Okay. Yeah, man, lowercase.
If you hit the shift button and then that letter, what happens to it?
I don't know. Let me try.
Okay. Yeah.
So wait, it's a lowercase letter when I type it.
Right.
But if I shift,
right,
it makes it capital.
It's an uppercase letter, right?
It's an uppercase letter.
It's the same letter.
King, it's the same letter. My whole point. My whole point. It's the same letter.
Same letter. The letter didn't change.
The letter didn't change.
It just.
The letter didn't change. It just got enlarged. I don't know. Yes, Michelle. It just got enlarged. So that means you just got bigger, and now Christ still ain't.
No,
he still ain't.
No, he is literally saying, you know what I want you to do? I want you to take that keyboard and flip it over and get rid of it.
Throw it out the window.
Throw it out the window. Because that's what people are doing. They feel like, okay, if I shift my thinking, then I'm thinking what God. No, that's just you changing. That's not even you changing your perspective. That's just you taking the opportunity to say, you know what, I acknowledge it, but I'm not going to do it.
That's it.
You're just acknowledging. You're acknowledging what God has said. Okay, great.
That's it.
I know a ton of people that acknowledge.
Come on.
I know sinners that acknowledge God.
Come on.
I'm talking about cold-hearted. Look, Satan acknowledges God.
Oh, God. Oh, first of all, don't even start with Satan and the imps acknowledging him. First of all, not only do they acknowledge him, they obey. Let's be clear. They know and they know bounds, and they know what they can and can't do. You don't. It is man, it is humus man that doesn't, lacks respect and obedience. And you go so far. You have gone further than animals have thought a human could go. You go further. You go further, and you look for more. And you look for more.
It's amazing. We've been given this idea.
Yeah.
We've been getting, when I say we, I'm talking about humankind. We've been given this idea that we can change something, that we can do something of grandeur. What? No, nobody.
Oh my God.
Like, just do the thing that you were asked to do.
And it ain't that hard. See, when you start operating outside of what it is you were told to do, that's where you gotta hustle.
Oh my gosh.
Hustle hard. That you gotta do that. It got to be on your own effort because he's not in it.
It's too much of a struggle.
And the world. That's not it.
That's not it.
I'm not in that with you. I'm not in that with you.
That's why the Bible says his yoke is easy. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm sorry. I've been doing a lot of reading and a lot of studying and a lot of living. And what I have come to realize, when it's all said and done, I can do it my way or I can do it the Lord's way.
That's it.
And if I'm gonna do it my way, it's gonna be a struggle.
Listen, and if you know how I know, you never had another choice to begin with. The fact that you were given a second choice is Walt Disney. It's fictitious. It is imaginary. It does not exist. No. I got a clip up there be like, "Ooh, wow, the world make believe." That's what you choosing you and making choices for yourself is. It's the world of make believe. Yes. It never existed. No. You never had a choice against him.
Did you call it Disneyland once before? Walt Disney.
Not just Walt, but it's Walt Disney because it came out of the idea, the mind of Walt, and the Disney belongs to him.
I need a shirt that say that Walt Disney.
Y'all put that comment. I put the comment between because they got to know it is only Walt owns this Disney. He made this up and got y'all believing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I want to just kind of stay here with that shift culture. Yep. I'm with you, like straight up, because this is what's taking us down. This is what keeps you from the kingdom shifting. Yep. And it seems to be big out here on Facebook, huge out here. Everybody shift. No, he said turn. There is a difference. By definition, difference. Both of them are changes, but shifting is not a whole.
No. It's not. It's improper. It's improper.
Okay.
It's as simple. I talked to my sister, and she's a pastor in training, and for the most part, she's doing her thing, right? And we sitting there talking, and at church, we were in church one day, and one of the praise leaders, she was going at, she's like, shift your atmosphere, shift this, shift that. And I pulled her to the side. I pulled my sister to the side. I said, shifting is okay if that's what you have the desire to do. But the word of God makes it clear to turn. And so when I said that to her, she took that thing and ran with it so hard. She said, I want y'all to shift, but y'all need to know that it's the turn that's the most important part. Because guess what?
The change.
When you shift, guess what happens when you shift? Nothing. You just
right there.
You're still there. You're still in the same space.
Still in the same space, but going in the wrong direction.
But when you turn, you see that? Listen. Now you have turned your back on the world. You have turned your back on what you were originally, because when you shift, you're still looking at the thing that you were trying to get to. You still looking at you. You just shifted yourself in the mirror. But when you turn, that's what God is saying. Like, turn away from.
Yes. No 360s.
No 360s. This is a 180.
And here's the thing too with that. Because turning implies, or rather, turning means in part or in whole. And for a second, I couldn't understand. I was like, well, how do you partially turn and be whole? Well, let me tell you, when you turn your wheel to turn left or right, that's a partial turn, but you got to turn your wheel all the way. So even left or right, just to go to the side, that's a turn that is still in part, but it is whole. And in that particular position, especially in the kingdom, this is where you're in the wilderness. This is where he's teaching you him. This is where you're learning everything, where you decide, okay, not only do I know God for myself, now I can turn the full 180 because I know, not only know, but I agree. And I'm going this way. And it ain't nothing that can turn me back.
No.
So shift is so wrong.
Shift is wrong.
Just by its own very definition. You know, woe unto you, brothers. Woe unto you, sisters. Stop misleading folks. Stop sending them off because it sound good. Everything that sounds ain't sound, yo.
I will tell you this: it do sound good though. You ever preached it? You ever preached it?
I heard people preaching.
He's shifting the atmosphere. He's shifting it right now.
You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere.
It don't sound that good when you be like, he's turning. He's turning. Yeah. He's turning it. Turning it.
Turn is the change. Yeah. That's the thing. Turn is the change. It ain't just a change. It's the change. Shift a type of change. Yeah. See the difference? There's a difference, and you want to kind of what they mean one and the same. No, it's not one and the same.
Not the same.
Change is change. Change is turn. It equates each other. That means change equals turn. Shift is a form of. It's a form of. Yeah. So you may have now and laters. Now and laters is the candy. Cherry is a form of. Oh, okay. Form of. This is not the now later itself. I know.
Yeah, I like that analogy. That was a good analogy.
It's just crazy to me right now. That's my daddy. I love my daddy. Like he always teach me.
I like that. I like that.
That's my daddy. Yeah. Okay. I can do this all day with my daddy. I'm telling you. It feels good to be here. Freedom.
It does.
People, free domination.
Now I do want to say this. Make sure that people understand that it's when you shift, or when you're in that process of shifting, sometimes people shift their frame of thought, right? They shift their mindset. They want to, okay, I was doing this, now I want to do this. So again, you're facing the same way. When you turn away from your wicked ways, you're not thinking in your wicked ways anymore.
Nope.
Now here's the chip shot thing. You may still do some wicked things.
You may have wicked thoughts.
But because you changed your wicked ways, because you turned away from your wicked ways, Now you begin to get further and further and further from them.
Yes.
And guess what happens now to your thoughts? Your thoughts become like his thoughts.
They pure. Yeah. Yeah.
Your way
Yeah.
starts to come like his way.
It's a lie, babe.
This is why we have the disciples' prayer.
Come on.
Not my will be done, but thine will be done. Like what God is saying is, I don't want you. Look, I always look at it like this. God can do whatever you want to do. Yeah. If it happens overnight, it happens overnight. Right. But it may not happen like that for you. I know it didn't happen like that for me.
No, not for me.
When I started to turn from my wicked ways, I trust you me. It was a couple of seconds before I got
seconds. Let me first of all, I joined Tree Life back in 2000. I've grown up in church for the most part all my life. Came out as a teenager because I feel like out of, I was a part of Peace Baptist Church. Shout out to Pastor Burns. Oh, I loved him when he was here. Ooh. And so Pastor Burns, Franklin D. Burns.
Oh, you was part of Peace? I didn't know that.
I grew up in Peace.
Actually. Oh, I didn't know that.
And then when I joined church again, I joined church at Tree of Life, and that was back in 2010. Mm-hmm. Who you see today wasn't who you saw in 2010. Who you see today wasn't who you saw in 2019. I'll try this one for you. Who you see today isn't who you saw at the beginning of January 2021. Let's be clear. You talking about some turning. The moment that I posted on Facebook when I said I agree, that's when I agreed.
Yeah.
I knew everything. You can tell me I knew it. I knew it for myself, but I was not in full practice. I'm like, I still want to love my way. To love my way. And he please. Yep. So
it's a turn.
It takes time.
It takes time.
And that's why you're just turning around and you'll get there to the left or the right. It don't matter. Just whatever way you turn is cool. Don't get caught up in it. But then you'll eventually get that full turn.
Right there. I promise you get to a certain point, you be like, okay.
King.
But
when I tell you,
I tell you this, when you see it.
Yes.
When you finally see the kingdom of God.
Yes.
It ain't a matter of, do I want to turn back?
Come on.
It's a matter of, I'm not turning back.
No.
Because I done seen just how good it is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I'm not going back. I don't care what.
Oh my goodness.
I don't care what you do.
Talk about goodness.
Laugh at me. Whatever you want to do, I know you cannot touch me. You have no, he is author finisher, so you have no jurisdiction on anything. You put your hands on what's anointed. You got to deal with him. So do what you want to do. I don't care. Guess what I'm gonna do? Love you.
Yep.
Yeah. Love you. Love the mess out of you. That's the one thing you can't ever stop. Somebody else loving you.
That's right.
You can't stop that.
No, you cannot.
That's why we was listening to I was listening to the show yesterday, and they were talking about a friend zone. And I'm just like, that's not, you can't put nobody in a zone because you can't bound nobody's love. Right. You don't have the capability to bound me. So my love for you can't be stopped by you. It has to only stop and hinder by myself. Mm-hmm. You can go on with your life. You can keep on. Who cares? I'm going to still show up as friend in your life. And it ain't nothing you can do. If anything, you're going to be excited for the fact that you got somebody.
But people try. People try though. They do try. That's why I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I married my friend.
Oh, yes, I know, right?
I'm grateful. I'm serious. I get it. I get it. I understand that, people, y'all want to go, oh, that's so no. Like, seriously, that is LaShawana is literally my friend. Like, I don't view her as, I would say this, I don't view her the way I would have viewed her if I was outside of the kingdom of God. Okay. When you outside of the kingdom of God, you see the opposite sex, and I'm saying this is just me. You see the opposite sex as an object. you know, you see them as something to pursue, something to go after, you know, and that's where men's minds are. But when you're in the kingdom of God, you don't pursue people like that anymore because you don't see people like that anymore. I saw her as my friend.
Yeah.
And as things progressed and time went on, our friendship never wavered.
Come on, teach.
I can sit there and talk about anything. I can struggle about anything. I can be hurting about anything. I can still go to her and be like, I need my friend. She can still come to me and be like, I need my friend. We can turn all that other stuff off.
Oh,
we can turn the husband. We can turn husband. We can turn wife. We can turn mama. We can turn daddy. We can turn how many kids we got. We can turn all that off. We can turn it all off, and we can sit down and still just be friends.
Position, posture.
Because I'm not trying to pursue her. I'm just enjoying the fact that I have someone that I can pursue life with. I'm in pursuit. I'm not pursuing her. We are pursuing life. And that's what friendship is, right? It's going through this thing together.
You better friend up, King.
I'm just saying. So like I honestly feel like even if we hadn't gotten married, like even if we hadn't gone beyond that step and gotten married, we would still be in this same.
It don't change because that's why it never, ever, ever changed. None of that. That's why people think that being a wife or being a husband is this highest position in somebody's life. No, it's not.
It's not.
No, it's not. And if you look at it like that, honest to goodness, it's almost the lower, the lesser. That's nothing.
Because anybody could be a husband.
Listen, you see how they're doing it right now?
I'm just saying.
Apparently, women can be husbands.
Well, apparently, men can be wives too. Yeah. Hey, I've had to witness a couple of. I'm just like, okay. Like she said it and it went. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Like I would not saying that I would ever let my wife talk to me like that, but the thing that she said to her husband, I was just like,
oh wow, it's just really the thing that she said to her husband. Okay, but her husband was a woman.
No.
Oh, okay. Husband was a man.
The husband was a man.
Okay. Oh, you one of them.
Yeah, she was just
okay. That one of them.
Very. Yeah, she was
abusive. Like
she's like, and I was just like, I wonder if he gonna get her when he get home.
Oh no.
Let
me Kings. Listen to me now.
Because that's me. I'm like,
wherever they clown is where they get clown. You hear me? Don't you spare. No, when we get home, I'm gonna tell you something. No, where they clown is where they get clowned. So they clown in public. You clown them because I bet you they never clown again.
Never again.
This parents and a woman goes from her father's house to her father's house. So this is the king. Don't you stop it right there. Don't you obedience is wrong.
It's been too many times. I have given LaShawana the look like, you gonna do this right now? We can do this right now. Hold on. So let me take these headphones off. You want to do this right now?
Do it right now.
We can go.
I don't care about none of these.
Because and here's a tripped out thing about it. Like there's that level of respect and understanding that comes into play.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. We are friends, but when you are in a wrong position and doing something that you're not supposed to be doing, that's public. Now they're not looking at you.
No, they're not.
Guess who they looking at?
He who sent you.
They looking at me, and if they're looking at me, they're looking at a reflection of God.
Yes.
I can't let you act that way.
Because the way you just said it, like the light came down, shined through you. Okay, cool. I wasn't selfish. There was no me added into it. So when it went through, it was properly filtered. I aimed it right on off. I sent it your way, and you harbored it.
Like
this
who you disrespecting? Because it ain't me.
It ain't.
You can take it up with him, but you ain't gonna. I'm not gonna let you do it.
Your job is not to let her do it. That's your job. You know what I'm saying? Like people think, because again, y'all think y'all need relationships just to have sex. That ain't it. Y'all not in a relationship to be pleased. That's not it. You in this relationship to correct each other. Why you want your friend to go out there looking stupid? Talk stupid. Like, I'm real. Correct me. Do not have me going out here and you know I got a whole booger in my nose.
Hey,
say something. Don't you want us to look good together?
It'd be like, I'd be like, oh no, we're not doing that. It's just as simple as that. That's the end of that conversation. Like, you're not going out looking like that.
I know that, and I mean on the inside.
Right. On the inside stuff.
On the inside, that little ensemble that you put on internally, that's not going out. You got to go take that off.
Go upstairs and change.
No. We'll wait.
Huh?
Wait.
Yeah. Because I always look like this. What I have on is what the house should have on. Kevin Hart.
I remember that.
Kevin Hart said something real funny. He said we just didn't look right as a unit. Like I got on stripes, she got on solids, the kids got on all these Easter colors. It didn't look right as a unit, right?
Okay.
That's what we have to, as kings. Kings, we have to be mindful of what does the unit look like.
Listen. And unit, look at the word. You in it. See, it looks like you're not in it. It looks like you're not in it. What is happening? What is going on? What does the you in it look like? Because it looks like you're at it.
Because I promise you, when we go somewhere, I've often said I said this to the kids one time. I said one time Willie had on a too little shirt and two big pants. And I was just looking at him like, now on the outside, you look like don't nobody love you.
Nobody, not one person. We couldn't even find nobody when we saw it.
And I expressed to him, that's how sinners look.
Ooh.
That's how unloved folks look.
Yeah, because I'm a sinner. I'm still a sinner. Folks. Yeah.
I'm just saying that's because we were having that conversation. He was like, what is it? What is God talking about when he's talking about the inner you? He's talking about he was just having just conversation. I said that's what sinners look like. Everything just looks undone.
Yes. Ooh.
It's off. It's because that's what sin is. It's off the mark. It's shifted. Oh, it's shifted. Ooh, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
I don't know about shifting. Now, here's where we can talk about shift culture. Are you out there?
Here it is.
Talk about shifting.
Because that's what it is. That's what sin is. Sin is askew. It's seeing the mark, but you're skewed at it. Yep. You're looking at what you're supposed to do, but your perception of it is turned. It's fuzzy to you.
Ooh-wee.
That's what sin is.
Yeah.
That's the Hebrew definition of it.
The mirror you got in your bathroom. It's right. If you look at it again, and we talked about that. You're never looking straight at yourself. You're always the dominant eye. And you're still looking off. So everything you're doing and everything in that mirror looks off to you. That's why you keep putting bats on your ass. That's why you keep putting all that makeup on. That's why you keep putting all this extra stuff on and you calling it cute when it's not. It ain't even you. I saw somebody yesterday. Me and KT was on the phone. I said, we just counted 3 different people. We counted the first person we saw when we met you, the second person we saw as we're looking at you now. Mm-hmm. And then we're looking at a picture. These are obviously 3 different people. That means internally you 3 different at least.
Yeah.
Ooh, at least. Who are you? I said, when you go to RockTruth Radio and you look at us, everybody looks the same from day one. You don't see nobody up here that look like people. We are us.
Yeah.
We are us. We don't have to put on no airs, no extra, no none of that for nobody because we're us. When you listen, all the extra stuff that we doing, I promise, even the companies that we have, even the businesses that we, have and associate ourselves with, they're pretty much all to cover sin.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much all designed to cover up our sin. So instead of you having to buy a whole bunch of shea butter baby oil, drink water.
Let's drink some.
If you fix your inner, if you moisturize the inner side of you, it comes out on the outer, and your skin just naturally go, and it feels soft like a baby. I love it.
I think Jesus said that. He said it's not what you put into the body that defiles it. It's what you.
It's the plating of the hair and all those things that you're. No.
Because we be trying.
Trying. Oh no, ain't no trying.
We be trying.
Nationwide, ain't no trying.
We be trying.
It is abundant. There is no trying. Eyelashes look like people are blinking at you like this, and they're furry, and they look like you got roaches or rats on your eyeballs.
Wait, so it was a young lady just not too long ago. I got off work and I went. I'm not gonna say where I went because she might be watching, but I don't want to take the check. So I come into the store, right, and she's looking at me. Now, she got this going on. I mean, dumb joints was on fleek. I was like, ooh, you got a whole rug on your face, but. She was just batting them, and she was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I was just like, "All right, like I don't need you don't need to do that. That's fine. I understand, but don't do that because I'm trying to figure out are you going to take off? Are you going to fly away?
Should I get out the way? Is it take off?
It's something that I need. Are you concerned about something? Because your eyes is terrified to me right now. Like, but her perception was that she was cute.
Okay. Her perception was she was cute.
That was her perception. She felt like she was cute enough to flirt. So she's using that as a flirtatious device.
Thank you, King. And oh my gosh.
I was like, yeah, but like if you knew what I knew.
Yeah. Come on.
I know that you can those come off, and that's not who you are.
Not who you are.
That's not who. If that was who you were, then I could deal with it. But that's not who you are. So guess what? You're not gonna get my attention.
Not even
now.
Not even because you're showing up pride.
You show up. If I don't have that person on day one, then I don't want to deal with that person on day 100 either.
That's a day one. You've been consistently you since day one, and they need hatchery high.
I need when I wake up in the morning, day one, and day 100, they should be the same.
Should be the same, consistent. Because here's the thing, that's called his character. Mm-hmm. No matter where you are in the country, no matter what time of the day, no matter how old you are, A is still A. Alphabets are characters.
They don't change, and they don't move. They don't interchange in the alphabet. They
don't shift.
Right there. A is still A, and it's still at the beginning, and Z is still at the end. So
we're not changing this. I don't care how many people come and go, how many people. Guess what? The character, and that's how your character should be in the kingdom. Proper, it's right.
Yeah. Right. And I like and it's not and like one of my buddies, he's like, so you like natural girls? I said, no. I don't like just natural girls. I like who you are. Just
authentic.
Like I shouldn't I just shouldn't walk in. Like I would imagine a woman, like I don't want to be deceived that way.
Because y'all deceiving, fam.
You know what I'm saying? Like, can you imagine when a man does that? Like, can
you imagine? No, for real. Can you imagine a man just pull off his hair
or pull something else off.
His shirt said polo, but he pulled it off, and it really was the assassin one.
You like, oh,
taking off the patches off the side of his shoes. Don't let me even go near the pants area, and then it comes out.
He took a picture in a Corvette, but he pull up in a cardboard box, and you like, is that a cardboard box Corvette? It's still a Corvette.
It's still a Corvette.
It's not. It's not.
Hey, it's still a Corvette.
That's a big wheel.
But not just because your imagination is telling you that it's Corvette doesn't mean I'm going to play in your playland. Okay, I don't do Barney anymore. It's over. It's over. Okay.
So I just look at it like this. I don't want to be fooled. I don't enjoy food, you know.
And that's what it is. And women don't understand it. Like, we're joking, but it's serious.
Yeah.
When you have all of this stuff on, when you have you are deceptive.
Yeah.
And stop playing like you don't have a motive.
Oh.
You have a motive. One, you want to be seen because you're attention seeking. I don't care. You're seeking attention and it's wrong. Two, you are attracting the wrong person by dangling items that you feel are of value. And this is your heart and mind is what's of value.
Yes.
You don't have to uncover nothing.
No, because what you attract, or what you set out bait for is what you're going to catch.
Ooh. Okay.
So if you have the desire for let's say if you have the desire for for flounder.
Okay, flounder. Okay.
Yeah, if you have a desire for flounder, you're gonna put out the right bait for flounder.
You go to the store, they have the right type.
They have the right bait, but don't be upset when the flounder ain't what you thought it was.
Nope.
You trying to catch the shark. You trying to catch the big boy, but you got the flounder
bait.
Like,
flounder bait.
Do that make any sense? But see, what the world is telling you is, oh, if you take this bait, you can catch the big shark. Yeah, but guess what though? That's not what the shark wants. The shark won't big game. The shark wants to attack his food.
He got a certain way, you know.
It's a certain way. I just things I like my food.
I'm trying. Because this is why I like my whole life, just my mind, as he just changed my appetite.
Yeah.
And after I'm not announcing anything today. We'll just talk about it in a minute after our meeting on Saturday. We'll talk about it next week. But
I can't get no further than from this. What do you mean? What announcement?
No, it's just like time. Yeah, we'll tell them next week what's going on. But what was we talking about? Because you threw me off.
Shark bait. we talk about these Amazon leggings. Have you seen them?
No.
Oh, Google that. That's funny.
What's an Amazon legging?
Amazon leggings.
They call Amazon, like literally Amazon.
They manufactured and sold in Amazon. And boy, you talking about bait.
Hold on. Is that the ones that they hold on? Now, and they like every man needs to have it. I said, but that's what I'm saying. You selling yourself, sis.
It's a trap.
And Brothers Kings, that's a real trap house. Don't let them tell you y'all selling drugs and y'all got the pros and all of that. That's the trap house. That's not the trap. The trap is that thing.
Oh,
don't
get a trap.
Get caught up. Hey, don't do that. Don't do that because they'll send you off. But stop selling yourself short. Stop attention seeking. Stop trying to seduce a man. See what you're doing is you're using trickery. You're using things instead of you being good enough as yourself.
Right.
You don't gotta do all that when you a woman. You ain't gotta I think that's what I was saying. Like my new life, like I get for the first time to be a woman. Soft, You know,
Yeah.
I have to be the one to protect me
Be,
now and
be what you desire to be.
what he designed me to be. What he designed.
Like we don't want, like, for whatever reason, we don't want to be what God designed us to be. If he designed you to be the womb, be that.
It's okay. I love it.
What's wrong with it?
I love it.
Like, like I'm designed to be the man. I'm designed to lead the charge. I'm designed. Look, have you ever seen have you ever seen a plug? Hold on a second. You know what plugs? You seen one of these before, right? Wait, hold on a second. I got to pull it over here.
Not extension cord.
Yeah, like a plug. This thing. You know what this, right? See this?
Yeah.
This is considered the male end.
No.
Did you know that? This is
no.
This is the male end.
You know what? I bet you that was assembled on a different line than the other part. But go ahead.
I'm almost sure of it.
Could be in a whole factory. But
because here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
When manufacturers make this,
mm-hmm.
they don't have the tendency to make the other part.
Isn't that amazing?
It's a reason that they make this fit into the other part. The manufacturer for the other part. In other words, they're interdependent on each other.
There you go. They are.
They work together.
They do.
But guess what? This doesn't work if you don't. You see what I'm saying?
And it was, like you said, designed for a particular type of plug to insert into. Yes. There are other types of plugs. There are ones that come like this with the three prongs.
You got 3 prongs. You got 4 prongs.
Come on, King.
You can get 6 prongs.
Come on, King.
I mean, I'm scared of it, but
I'm just saying it's designed for a particular type of plug that they want you to use.
So if God designed you to be you, and he designed me to be me, if we both exist in our designed purpose, then we are doing what God designed for us to do. If I'm the plug and you the outlet, then guess what? If you start trying to be the outlet, you're gonna have a hard time. Because you ain't gonna never get no plug.
Very difficult time. Like very, very, very. He said you're gonna never get no plug.
You're gonna never get no plug. It's just not gonna work
with the plug. Trust me, y'all. We are too hypersexual. We are too hypersexual. We are too hypersexual. All we think about is sex. You have a problem, and that's what I was saying. Level. We think. Listen, let's not listen. When you have not gotten your appetite under control, you have yet to put away childish things, childish activities. And when I say appetite, I'm talking about the things that you drink, things that you eat, and sex. Those are the 3 appetites. And if you lack control over those 3, you, sir, you, ma'am, are a person.
Yeah.
You have yet to put away childish things. You cannot make it off sex. You can't be thinking about sex all the time, being with somebody, having like all that stuff is craziness. You need to focus on his purpose for your life, not the redesign, reimagine one that you got going on, because you're going to have to sustain it. Listen to what I'm saying. Your coins are going to have to back up your plan, and you don't have enough in the bank, and what you got in the bank ain't yours, it's his too. This is the craziness.
Yeah, it was it just on the subject of sex. Sex was never designed to be an extracurricular activity.
Teaching King.
It's designed as a gift inside of the marriage. It's designed to strengthen the bond through intimacy.
Yes.
It's in other words, the same thing that we do with our spouses should be the same thing that we experience with God. And it's and like some people, they like, I don't want to think of God like that way. You should though, because that's what worshiping him is. It's a intimacy with him. You should be within him just as much as he is within you. That those moments those moments of pleasure that you find yourself with your spouse, you should be thinking of God in the same way. You should be thinking of like, oh my gosh, I never want to let this go. Come on. You should have that same level of enthusiasm. You should have that same level of, I got to have it all the time. That should be that's your gift within the confines of marriage. Now I get it. I know we've all done it, me included.
Yeah, me too.
That don't make it right.
No, it doesn't.
Make it right.
It doesn't. Change your mind for the kingdom.
But the moment you start doing it right, the moment you start realizing, like, wow,
freedom.
Wow, like is this what it was designed for? You start looking around, you start like, I really like it here. Because you start feeling that intimacy with God that it's real. Like it's you understand that I don't have any worries, I don't have any struggle, I don't have any problems. I'm not going to be looked at. I'm not going to be talked about.
I ain't gotta pull out. I'm just keeping it real. You ain't gotta have that on your mind.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just saying, it's
we're going to
we're gonna get ready to go.
We're gonna go because that one there. Hey, but no, okay. So I'm not gonna lie. You're right. You're feeling
rock truth. That's something you ain't gotta think about because you're free.
When your brain don't think about that no more.
Yes, it's like come on through there, King. Come on through there, King. That's what it's like.
That's a lot of pressure. Shoot, that's a lot of pressure. You gotta concentrate. You trying to think about baseball and grandmas.
9, 7, and 8. But as soon as I'm a wrestler.
You thinking about tomorrow? You like, dang, what I gotta do? Okay, I can't. Oh man, no, I don't think about that stuff no more. None of that.
It's just Matchbox.
Yep.
It's nice.
But that's proper. That's proper because when you translate that to the same intimacy with God, you're not trying to think about, okay, what's the consequence?
Yep, teaching.
Because guess what? Consequence. Did you know? And you should know this. Consequence is not a negative term.
Okay. No, I don't think so. Mm-mm.
Consequence is just the result.
That's it.
Of a decision. It's as simple as that. So
you love results. Everybody loves results.
Everybody loves results. But see, we've always looked at consequence as, oh, this is negative. Yeah. No. It's nothing wrong with your consequences. They just this is just the action this is the reaction to your action. That's the consequence. So here, guess what? Like you said, when you're intimate with your spouse, there are no consequences.
No.
It's God led. But when you're outside of that, there's a consequence.
Yes.
And it's at least 3 of them. Yep. You can go STD, baby, or death,
or crazy. Because that's what he's doing when he's telling you not to fornicate. He's protecting you from your memories. See, it ain't even the sex that got attachment. It's the memory and the rumination and all the feelings that you still feel. But if you remove those feelings, your judgment not clouded, you can see just as clear. Like, I don't want this fool. This a fool. This a fool. Listen, when I tell you it be stormy, I ain't even being funny. folks in the DM, you know what I'm saying? And I'm ready to make a post. Let me tell you
something. This is why I don't be on Facebook.
Listen, here is an announcement, Kings. Okay? If you are not whole, one, and complete, stop. Because you're not really real. You're a tourist in the kingdom. And I ain't down with tourists. Okay? I only deal with kingdom citizens.
Wait, you telling me there's visitors?
Oh, it's just starting to get annoying.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and just put it out there.
Is that who those people were?
Whole, if that thing ain't whole, I don't want it. Do you understand me?
Oh dear God.
By the king, by my father, like I don't understand. What do you think? I'm not interested in just the one night. I'm not interested in 5 of them either. I don't need that. I don't need like I'm a woman. I need affection. I need love. I need correction. I need devotion. I need, you know what I'm saying? These are the things that make my go round. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that elevate me. Like, oh, you're a giver. Oh, you for the father. Oh, you ain't out here in your own name. You ain't trying to do stuff for you. You ain't trying to help people, love people. That's but if you ain't that, and you know you ain't even going that way.
Yeah.
You're not really real, you're a tourist, okay? You're not really real.
They got the little tourist hat on.
Listen, they got cameras.
Like, have y'all seen this place? This is nice.
No,
I'm not gonna stay, but it's nice.
It's nice. You just taking pictures, fam. Yep, that's my daddy on the wall.
Get out. Get out. Leave out. Now. Leave out. Now. You're not. Right. I don't need none of y'all around here.
Don't hit up with the hey Queen King.
We're over here working.
You dope and seek him. I'm sending you off every time.
We're over here working. You over talking about this is nice.
I'm trying to tell you. Listen, you know your father's voice.
Yes, you do.
I know my father's voice, and I just told you. Woman goes from her father's house to her father's house. So I know his voice. He gonna have the willingness, the resources, and the relationship. Ain't one of them, I'm not willing to sacrifice. All of them got to be present. I'm not willing to sacrifice nothing. And what he's taught me is his plan is better. I don't want what I want. See, y'all, you man, you off. This is when he was talking about you slightly off the target. Y'all way off. I don't even want what I want. I want what he wants. Everything he's provided us, RockTruth, everything he's provided has been A1 gravy, baby.
That's proper.
I want his for my life. And he coming.
That's proper.
He coming. I've been prepared for him.
Hey.
A king of his caliber. What? Because I know what type of queen I am. I am model. So this model about to come.
Be prepared.
My king. Oh, king. That man has been prepared, and so has that garden. You understand me? It has been prepared.
Be prepared.
Wrapped up.
Hey.
Set up.
The Bible make it clear. Be prepared. Be prepared.
Yes. That's that. See, this is how you up your value, queens. This is how you up your value. The king ups your value when you close them legs.
Yep.
When you stop pulling down your panties like a little girl. I love when Darby said that. Stop pulling down your panties like a little girl. Your value increases. And now you can get what these women call these 6-figure men, but from a kingdom perspective, not from a monetary one. So stop opening your legs like a little girl and you get these kings of calibers. Because I'm telling you, me and my crew prepped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. This show has turned interesting. I'm still uncomfortable with that conversation.
I don't know why. It's true.
I know.
That's truth, and people need to hear it. The problem
I grew up with a lot of women, so yeah.
I grew up around a lot of men. Like for real. Like that's why I'm like So I've had the privilege of being in the male locker room. So
okay.
Yeah.
It's not funny.
No, it's funny though. It may not be fun, but it is hilarious.
Have you ever been to the Hudson?
No, I heard
Oh,
the Hudson before they remodeled it. I don't know how
oh,
I heard the
crazy.
hood was horrid prior to. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, let's go and get up out of here then. We didn't get a chance to, kind of hit on self-doubt. I wanted to kind of look at that a little bit and really that is the number one temptation.
what you mean we didn't hit on self-doubt?
We did, but not in a the
If
way
if
I
if you haven't turned toward the kingdom yet,
King,
then you are self-doubting.
King.
You are doubting yourself.
Listen, King.
You
King,
are
King.
Hmm?
You tempted yourself and you doubting yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You have presented you.
Yeah. You're looking at
alternative.
Yeah. You're like, this is better. No, it's not.
Why? Because you have doubted who he told you you were. And that's the same thing from the fall to even when Christ was here and Satan again attempted to tempt him with self-doubt again. You ain't who you say you are. So you might as well go ahead, be down with me. I'm gonna give you all of this. And he looking like, are you crazy? It's crazy. Because I'm just saying, nigga, is you crazy?
Right. Because everything when you look in the Bible, because somebody brought this up to me, they said that Jesus wasn't tempted with the same things that we're tempted with, and I said, are you insane? Like Jesus was literally we literally suffer through the same temptations that Jesus suffered through, the same exact ones, and he showed us how to deal with it. He said, no. The devil offered him all of the kingdoms of the world, and Jesus was like, "No, I'm good. I'm already the king. Why would I? What sense do that make?
This how he got you, making
you. When the devil asks you, hey, you want to be this over there? No, I'm already that. I'm already whatever you talking about. I'm already that happened already. Like,
King, I don't know about you. I mean, you're not on a lot of social media, but being on social media and kind of like moving masses and things like that. You get those hit ups from the people from the Illuminati and stuff. And that's not a problem with they throw you sliding there. Do you want to make so much money? We can get you a new car. And I just be like, no, I already have it.
I already got people for that. I've been had it actually.
Actually, it was me that know I had it.
Right. It was. So why do I need you to do? No, I got it. Jesus paid it all.
Listen, I'm gonna take it back. You gotta go back with that. Because actually, he was the payment.
Ooh.
God paid it all because Jesus is the body that made him legal here.
That's
the price is the spirit, the soul that was in the thing. So it was the payee.
Yeah.
God. And Jesus, and it's the thing, Jesus, he said, it don't take nothing away from me, referencing you back to my own. And this is part of being stuck at the door. We still celebrating Christ. We still stuck at Calvary.
Yep. We still looking up.
Looking up. Ain't went nowhere. And he like, I was with y'all 40 days later.
Hey, we didn't get this for too long, guys.
I left on a cloud, fam. Like,
he said, when I come back, that's when y'all can look up again. Until then, get to work.
Get to work
get to my father's business, please.
What was that on live? He was like, why is that pick not swinging? Why that pick not swinging?
Because that's what Jesus wants. It's high, ball. There ain't no such thing as getting tired around here. God has asked you to do something. Jesus specific was like, hey, go.
Listen.
Like he literally said, what are y'all doing? Like he was, I honestly think Jesus was confused. He was like, I thought they was gonna go when I left, but clearly no, they still standing there. They still in the church. They still looking at.
Somebody listen, Jesus gonna start telling y'all about the gun line in a minute. Let's get the moving before y'all get told about campaign.
Y'all standing at the gun line.
Tell about that gun line. Hey.
Y'all gonna start at that gun line. Don't go toward the gun line. Don't go toward the gun line.
I will put it in your head.
People. That, you know, people just they want to live to the edge.
Yeah, they just do what they want to do.
Yeah, you know, and it's our responsibility. It's our responsibility to help them see.
That's
and
it.
If they don't see, all right.
Yes, no problem. You have to understand that. Not even
Yeah.
a second.
It's hardening though.
It is.
It's sad. It saddens me sometimes.
It is.
Yeah.
But then when you we know purpose. So we know that even in that, let me tell you something. Once you've introduced to the environment of the kingdom, you're not going to find anything else.
Right.
You're going to probably go back. You're probably going to move around because it's and so then you'll go back and just be like compare and contrast. There's nothing that can, and you get to that point of that. But what is it? Vashawn Mitchell? Search all him. He did the couldn't find nobody.
Couldn't find nobody.
And that's the same thing for your relationships. Let me tell you something. This is the reason why free will and friendship is imperative in relationship, because you're not dominating no person trying to control them. Exclusive relationships and rules that you made up in your closet on the way to church. All that, it just don't fly. And when you are in a relationship, you need to let that person go, spread their things, do whatever they want to do, because you want them to come back and say, I searched all over.
Guess what? Couldn't find nobody.
They gotta put that woo. It's authentic, baby. I know stinking nobody. Hey, nobody greater. Come on through there, King.
Come on.
Greater, babe.
Hey.
Okay, all right.
But that's the truth.
It's the truth.
That's the truth.
Stop holding people hostage and trying. You're gonna be with me. Get off.
Hey.
Get off me. Get up off me. Okay, let's go ahead and get out of here. I got to get my son off. It was a dope.
Yeah, I gotta go with the kids.
Yes, me too. So let's get on up out of here. Thank you, Sheena. Miss Sheena doing amazing things out there. We had sis Miss Sharon out there. Shout out to Darnell, Virginia, man. If you have not already went and got his book, please go and get his book. I believe it's Alpha. It's Alpha. I can't think of it. I just put it away.
Alpha something. Yeah.
Alpha something. Oh my God. If you still here, D, put it up so we can. But listen, let me tell you about that book. That book, like, it is dope. You need to get into a mind prior to us even being here so you can understand. Because if you don't understand his mind, you are going to misinterpret his hand. And people tell you, look at the hand of God. Just watch the hand of God. But you don't know the mind of him. So you don't know what he did, why he did it, when he did it. And that's the purpose of the RockTruth Book Club, RockTruth Queens RockTruth Read Book Club, for us to have our authors who are still living. Who are still living, that we can discuss the author's intent with them, so that we're not implying meaning. If you're a reader or you're a poet, you know that you can be like, oh, they put a comma in here or something. They're like, so that must have meant this. And then you ask the author and they like, nah, that's a typo.
So I didn't mean to put that there. My fingers got fat and just so.
And we were like, and he was so deep there when he went there.
So deep.
Level. And he's like, no.
It meant what it said. Like,
that's like a mark on your book, sis. Come on.
It's like, what this mean? Nothing. It don't mean nothing.
It really meant nothing.
It means it's red.
Right.
I saw the color red.
Right.
Oh, he was so
deep. When I saw red, it was more like red of reds.
Yeah, red of reds. No, it's just red. Fool.
And he just like no,
just
red.
Yeah.
So we get to read with Justina Peterson, Not in My Own Strength. I am so excited about that. We also have the RockTruth Queens conference coming up. Thank you, Lord. Oh my God, what just a dope lineup of women. We also are talking about doing a retreat, so that's even doper. What else we got going on out here? We still got the SAS Penny Draft that is tomorrow. Shout out to Mrs. McDonald. We also have what we got with Miss Serena Brown. They have their conference coming up. I Am the Bridge conference. If you guys are available, $25. Go ahead and check that out. That's the week after next on the 17th. Let's see. Go ahead, throw up the Rock True Queens Read Book Club for me real quick. Yes, Miss Justina. Go to www.justinapeterson.com and go ahead and get that book, Not of My Own Strength. When I tell you, you see that woman right there, she don't look nothing like what she been through. You gonna be shocked. You gonna be surprised to say she with all she was on these streets. She was struggling like because she don't look like what she been through, and how she got there was not in her own strength. She submitted. She put herself back under the authority of the master. Oh my God. And then is there anything else we got going on? I just want to make sure we ain't missing nothing. We didn't get to tell you guys, but I'll do the flyer. I'm sorry, I post a flyer. I'm actually going to be participating in a open mic, doing a spoken word event.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the 16th, April 16th at 7 o'clock Central Time. So right after We Rock Truth, I will be doing a open mic event with Dr. Vanessa Guyton from the Rock True Queen show yesterday, and she had non-for-profit Hush No More. And so Hush No More will be hosting an open mic. They are looking for other poets and other people that do spoken word. Yeah. And I will be I hate to use the word perform. It's just but I will be
presenting.
Thank you. You know, I need a good one. Do anything for clout, and she loves it. She is just amazed by it. So if you guys want to tune in and see me, and this is actually my first event ever. I've never done spoken word.
Really?
Yeah, no, I've always wanted to go to poetry slams and different things like that. And
I thought that was your thing. My bad.
Never got a chance to do it.
Wow.
Yep. So this is my actual first spoken word event, and I'm so excited that it is Do Anything for Clout, because I'm about to snap.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
So, do anything for clout. Do anything for clout.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Cardi. Come on now. Come on,
Cardi.
Yeah, a whole lot of people need to hear this.
I see.
There's a lot of names on my hit list. Facts. You got to tune in on the 16th.
Okay. Trying to get slightly terrified here.
You're so silly. I'm so excited though. Well, let's go ahead and the info again. I'm gonna hey Lashi. I'm gonna post it and send it so that we can repost it on the shows as well.
Y'all see that queen right there? I know
that's right.
Y'all see that queen?
I know that's right.
Y'all see that queen?
Queen, you better represent.
I remember that shirt too. That's the thing. I don't know if she still got that shirt, but I love that shirt.
First of all, let's just talk about this person, okay? Not that she changed, but I remember her. Hi, Lashy.
Boy, I tell you, y'all two.
Grand times, queen.
Y'all was something special.
Together forever.
For real.
Everyone.
For real.
Grand times, queen.
It was moments I was concerned for my life. Like, you know what? I'm not hanging out with these women anymore.
We had a great time, King. Stop it. It's always fun. It's always fun.
Y'all silly.
She blushing this man.
That's my queen right there, y'all. That's my queen.
Come on through there.
That's my queen. Y'all gotta understand.
You better rep.
Hey,
yeah, please. Y'all, hey, I'm trying to tell when I talk about relationship and I'm talking about friendship, because I've seen it for myself. When you are a friend to your friend, even if they ain't your friend back, be a friend.
Be a friend.
I don't know what people going through and how they got to overcome and make. Just continue to be a friend, period, whether they choose you or not. And you friend, and you will be surprised.
Yep. That's my friend right there. That's my king. I've gotten away from using that term best friend because that puts people on these level of friendships. No, that's my friend.
What it is, King? It's an adjective, King. It has no weight. Has no weight. This is my nice friend. This is my black friend. This is my green friend.
I have white friends.
You had a friend, fam.
Friend. There's just
Get rid of the buttery sugary stuff.
Yeah, right. I don't. Yeah. I like cupcakes. I like the icing. The ice is nice, but the cupcake is the part that I want. That's the part that I want. The cupcake.
I don't care what flavor. I like cupcakes.
I like cupcakes.
Yeah.
Period.
Period.
Well, wait a minute.
I like chocolate personally. I didn't want to say, once I said it, I had said it, and I was just like, but you know how you like chocolate. But
caramel brulee.
No, who you get one from?
This place in Valpo.
What? Okay.
Designer cupcakes.
With the pink? The pink
yes.
is, you ain't got to tell me. Special.
Tonight.
It's about to go.
Tonight.
Yes. Okay.
Oh man.
Yes. This has been just fun. Okay, let's get out of here, King, because I know.
Yeah, because we got kids to drop off and all that stuff.
Back and it's movie night. So excited, and I'm just ready. Just tomorrow. Oh gosh, check out the show. I got the cafe show tomorrow. I think she's doing eggs with avocado and some sweet potato crisp things. And let me be very clear, because when she opens the cafe in Ohio, that is our test kitchen. Everything is coming out of Doc Ock's test. Everything, good. All the recipes, all the stuff. She's taking and she's gonna make a RockTruth cafe cookbook. And she is going. This is listen, Doc be the truth.
Yeah.
Truth. I can't. I can't with her, and she's so ridiculously smart. Like she just be talking, and I just be
like, I wish I was that smart.
And the molecules with the molecules,
right?
And then they put it in this, and they put it in that, and they put it in this, and they put it when they.
And she talk about she ain't no doctor.
And and I just be like,
thank you.
I didn't really understand.
Right.
Did you say tubular? I gotta go research that.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Now I know.
Is it like tubing? Is it like tubing? No? Okay. I'm gonna Google it later. I can't. You should be like, ooh. And you know, and when you know what you know, because now you know it. And I'd be like, I gotta Google everything.
Like I gotta slow it down. I gotta pause every 15 minutes. Like, okay, she was talking about this. I ain't never even heard of that. What is this?
And when you go to the left, and you go to the left. Before the left is the right. The right is the left, and it's two lefts before two times. Can you start from the beginning?
You want to do that one more time? One more time. I got lost at the first left.
I did. But left is left, right is right. But when it's right, it's wrong. And if you go that way, you're not gonna know. But ooh, and then after that, and then I just be like,
why are you saying
like I just be like, she is freaking ridiculous.
It's a beautiful thing.
Why do you know that many details? You know the details.
Yes.
That's Doc. That's Doc. That is Doc.
And she talking about she ain't no doctor.
Okay. Sound like I'm driving to Ohio.
Sound like a doctor to me.
With a stethoscope. And I'm gonna smack her with it and put it around her neck.
Like, stop acting like you ain't one. You know you
like you ain't no doctor. I'm sick of this.
I'm black, you a doctor, man.
Right. He said, I'm black, you a doctor.
You a doctor.
You are not an adjective. I'm joking.
You are it.
You are it.
Now, good day, ma'am.
Ain't it? Carry on. Go ye therefore.
Carry on. You know who you is.
You know who you are. So, yeah. Yes. So, okay, we go for real. Get up out of here.
All right.
Bye, y'all. We out. Peace, y'all. Oh, good. I can't stand the rain. Y'all go listen. Me and Doc Ock doing the I'm Better challenge with the balls. We're gonna do this next Saturday.
I can't wait to see this.
Listen. Well, man, I'm already about 3/4 through it. I'm killing it.
Really?
I'm killing it. What
is this new? I haven't seen this yet.
No, they did it. I think it was in 2018 when she 2018, 19. Yeah. And now we bringing it back.
Really?
We bringing it back. The RockTruth I'm Better challenge, because I'm better. I'm trying to tell you.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we out of here though. Love y'all. Truth to Absolutely Nothing. And all having an amazing week. We already got the lineup out. Check one of these shows out. Oh my God, they're exciting. Yes, ma'am.